CBI team has intensified its probe into Sushant Singh Rajput's death. The probe agency will now zero in on the crime scene and recreate it. Sources say that the CBI has also taken over digital video recorder of Sushant Singh Rajput's apartment, which will be handed over to the forensic experts to check whether there was any tampering done with the CCTV footage. In fact, the probe agency is likely to question Riya Chakravarti and her family members. On day one, CBI questioned Sushant's cook Neeraj Singh for over 5 hours. Another team was at the Bandra police station for around 10 hours as the police has officially handed over the case diaries and documents. Sources say that photographs of the crime scene will be sent to forensic experts for analysis now. The CBI will also be focusing on the financial angle, and the probe will get into Sushant Singh's bank accounts. Will check thoroughly if there has been any malpractice.
The CBI, now in charge of the probe into the death of Sushant Singh Rajput, has got cracking. On the first day after reaching Mumbai, the CBI team questioned the man who was not just present with Sushant the day before his death, but was also the first one to see him hanging in his room, the actor's cook and house help Neeraj Singh. Neeraj was grilled by the CBI for 4.5 hours and was confronted with 10 pointed questions, asking him to give minute-by-minute details of what unfolded on June 14th.
जैसे खटखटाया तो कोई रिप्लाई नहीं आया, तो फिर जो सिद्धार्थ ने उनके पास सर का नंबर है, हमारे पास नहीं, उन्हीं के पास, तो सर को 2 बार उन्होंने कॉल किया तो बेल बज रहा था, रिप्लाई नहीं आया कोई। फिर हमने चाबी अभी ढूंढा, 15-20 मिनट तक चाबी ढूंढा, हमें कोई चाबी अभी नहीं मिली। तो उनकी सिस्टर को फ़ोन किया था, तो सिस्टर ने बोला जैसे भी खुलवाओ, मैं फटाफट पहुंच रही हूँ। तो उन्होंने ताला चाबी वाले को फ़ोन करा कि पता तो चले क्या है अंदर। फिर उन्होंने 5 मिनट में तोड़ दिया, तो हमने उनको गेट ही नहीं खोलने दिया। हमने कहा जैसे तोड़ दिया आप सामान उठाओ। तो जैसे दीपेश गया, वो सिद्धार्थ जाने के बाद तो वो एकदम बाहर आ गया और सेट बोल के, हमने बोला ऐसा क्या है, हम भी देख लें। तो देखा नहीं गया, मतलब बिल्कुल होश उड़ गया। हमने कहा ये कैसे हो सकता है।
CBI officials probing the case questioned Neeraj about who all were present inside the flat. What was the last communication that he had with the late actor? How was his mood on 13th of June? Also, what did he speak about when he woke up on 14th June morning?
The CBI also grilled Sushant's former house manager Samuel Miranda, who was allegedly appointed by Riya in 2019. Top sources say 2 DCPs of Mumbai police will also be questioned in the case. One of them was part of the initial investigation into Sushant's death. The Mumbai police has already handed over the case files to the CBI. The probe agency will now examine photographs of the crime scene taken on June 14th. Forensic examination of the crime scene and post-mortem report will also be done.
It has been action-packed day one for CBI officials in Mumbai. Autopsy report, photographs, laptop containing probe details and other evidences in the case have been handed over to CBI by Mumbai police. Will the CBI be able to bring out truth in one of the most high-profile cases in the country in the recent times? With Divesh and camera person Prashant Bhatt, this is Munish Pandey in Mumbai for India Today.
Now we're going to quickly take you through those people who were present at the crime scene and where are they now. Of course, Neeraj is the cook of Sushant Singh Rajput. He last served Sushant mango shake and is working in Bandra. He is currently being grilled by the CBI. Neeraj, you also heard him speak just a little while from now. He in fact said that he was trying to open the door but did not manage to do so. He called his family members, called his sister who came rushing in, and they broke open the door. So Neeraj was the cook who first saw and found Sushant hanging in his room. Then you have the second person, Siddharth Pitani, who was the flatmate and content manager to Sushant Singh Rajput. It's also said that he was quite close to Sushant. In fact, he made a content for a lot of projects for Sushant. He opened the door of Sushant's room as well. He is now in Ahmedabad. He's been repeatedly called in by the CBI. He was grilled by the Enforcement Directorate as well. He is a crucial person in this case. And then you have Deepesh Sawant, who is a housekeeper who's staying in Chembur currently. Deepesh Sawant, he was a housekeeper and is staying currently in Chembur, Mumbai. He has also been grilled previously. He's going to be summoned yet again by the CBI there. Then you have Keshav Bachna. is one of those persons. He was in fact Sushant's cook and he stays in Bandra. He was previously Sushant's cook as well. He was very closely associated with Sushant Singh Rajput. He currently stays in Bandra. He's also going to be summoned by the CBI. Now there's another person who was present at the crime scene, the locksmith who broke the lock. He is also going to be possibly called in to ask what really happened, what he saw, and if they could establish any malpractice or foul play into the death of Sushant Singh Rajput. Now, India Today has also accessed the autopsy report of late actor Sushant Singh Rajput. The actor was found dead at his Bandra apartment in Mumbai on June 14th. The autopsy report mentions asphyxiation due to hanging as the cause of death there. The report mentions that there are no injuries or fractures around his neck and brain. He also mentioned the report there also mentions the ligature marks around the neck. Now a 4-member team of AIIMS doctors will be headed by Dr. Sudhir Gupta and has been constituted to give an opinion on Sushant's autopsy report. CBI sent report to doctors' team including the Viscera report as well. The team will also visit Mumbai. Now, as the nation's top investigative agency there begins probe into one of the most high-profile cases in recent times, the Sushant Singh Rajput's death case, India Today leads the coverage from the front. Sushant's cook, Neeraj Singh, was questioned by the CBI there for 5 hours yesterday. He was the last man who saw Sushant Singh Rajput alive. Earlier this month, India Today spoke to Neeraj Singh and asked him some crucial questions as to what unfolded on June 14th. Who found the body first? Who brought Sushant's body down? Hear it from the man himself.
चौदह को मॉर्निंग को 14 जून को वो 6 बजे उठे थे उस दिन. तो फिर वो आए 8 बजे के आसपास. तो मैं उनके गेट से सफाई कर रहा था. तो सर बाहर निकले जैसे गेट से बिल्कुल. तो सर ने मेरे को बोला, नीरज मुझे ठंडा पानी ला के दो. मैंने कहा ओके सर. मैं फटाफट भागता हुआ गया. मैं ठंडा पानी लेके आया. ठंडा पानी उनको दिया. देने के बाद सर ने पानी पिया. तो जस्ट मुझे गिलास दिया. तो देने के बाद बोला सब ठीक है ना, मामला नीचे. मैंने कहा हाँ सर सब कुछ ठीक है. ओके, हल्का फेस में स्माइल दिया. तो उसके बाद वो रूम पे चले गए. फिर उसके बाद 10 साढ़े 10 बजे के आसपास जो है ब्रेकफास्ट के लिए जो है खाना बनाने वाले साहब वो पूछने के लिए चले गए कि ब्रेकफास्ट और क्या लोगे आप. तो सर ने बोला मैं थोड़ा नहीं नारियल का जूस लूँगा, नारियल पानी लूँगा और थोड़ा ऑरेंज जो भी जैसा रहेगा वो मुझे जूस दे दो और साथ में थोड़ा बनाना देना बोला. तो वो जो शेफ है वो तीनों लेके गए ट्रे में. वो जाने के बाद उन्होंने लॉक कर दिया. तो उन्होंने शेफ जो है उन्होंने बोला कि आप तो बात भी करते हो, पूछ लो ना सर से खाने का क्या प्रोग्राम है. फिर खाने की तैयारी करते हैं. 10 साढ़े 10 हो गया. तो उन्होंने कहा आप लोगों ने खटखटाया. हाँ हमने खटखटाया, मॉक कर रखा है. तो अच्छा कोई बात नहीं, 15 मिनट का गैप दो फिर पूछ लेंगे. फिर 15 मिनट बाद उन लोगों ने मॉक करा, दोनों ने ट्राई करा.
Now, the BJP-led Karnataka government versus Congress. Once again, Karnataka Congress chief D.K. Shivkumar has alleged that his mobile phone is being tapped. He said that for the last 2-3 days, he has been receiving some 20 calls a day within wherein he could not hear the voice of the caller, but he's been receiving constant calls repeatedly. Shivkumar claiming that phone tapping isn't something new to him and has lodged a formal complaint on that. Karnataka Home Minister Basuraj Bommai rubbishes these allegations, urged D.K. Shivkumar to check with his telecom provider if there is an issue there, and said that B.S. Yediyurappa government isn't concerned about Shivkumar's activities. In fact, Bommai attacked D.K. Shivkumar, saying that CBI has been probing his case into money laundering and even other allegations there. And phone tapping row on D.K. Shivkumar itself is something that is being probed, done by the previous government, is what Bommai says.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.